what the Supreme Court did today is overturn a century of laws and practice in America, taking the restrictions away, saying that corporations can use their vast treasuries to spend money to support or oppose candidates in political campaigns.
It is. I have never seen a more serious threat to democracy in my lifetime. The damage that the Supreme Court has done to the fiber of American democracy, the basic fabric of American democracy, is something that Osama bin Laden couldn't have accomplished on his best day. In 2008, our most expensive election cycle to date, the amount of profit that Exxon, one particular corporation, made that year, just one corporation, was 8 times as much as the total amount spent on by every presidential, Senate, and congressional candidate the entire year. And if even a tiny, tiny fraction of that ends up being used to buy and sell politicians, you won't be hearing about the senator from Nevada or the senator from Missouri. Instead, you'll be hearing about the senator from GE or the senator from Microsoft. Maybe we'll all end up wearing corporate patches like NASCAR drivers. And what it really means is that Eisenhower's warning to us about the military-industrial complex is very current and very valid.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
Directly, we're not going to let the defense contractors use our money to bribe our government and take it over. So, among other things, I've introduced a bill that says that any company that receives any federal contract cannot participate in any way, shape, or form in federal elections, and puts very tight limits on what their employees can do. Now, right now, we have a law which apparently passes constitutional muster that says that government employees' involvement in political campaigns is limited. We have another law that says that government contractors are not allowed to contribute directly to political campaigns or to candidates. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that apparently safe constitutional ground, and we're going to extend it further to anybody who gets any federal money from the government, because I think we all recognize the potential for corruption there. We've seen it often enough. These contractors come and they give money to government officials and then turn around and give them contracts. So we can't let basically Blackwater take over the entire government here. We have to draw the line somewhere. And that's what one of these 5 bills accomplishes. What it means is that you'll start to see pro-peace candidates, people who want to see an end to war, carpet-bombed by the military-industrial complex. There's no doubt that they'll be able to do this. They'll take the money that we taxpayers pay to them as contractors, and they'll take it and turn around and spend it to defeat the politicians who actually try to do good things for ordinary people, rather than selling out to the military-industrial complex. This is a potential disaster for the entire country, simply because it allows the law to be bought and sold. If you want a government contract for $1 billion, all you need to do is spread around $1 million in the right places, and you get a government contract, taxpayer money, for $1 billion. If you want a bailout for $1 trillion, maybe that would cost you $1 billion.
Remember when we said 2009 would be the year of the lobbyist? Arianna Huffington, the first one in, pushing that reality. Well, the numbers are in, and boy, do they back it up. One lobbyist called it a once-in-a-generation year. We call it special interest bribery at the expense of America. Anyway, next, we're busting the bribery and corruption in Afghanistan.